Everyone is super excited because the new season of Bluey is coming. But have you ever imagined what it would be like to have a series focused exclusively on the daughter of the little blue dog?
You got a great kid there.
Yes, I know that this character doesn't exist yet in the healer world today, but of course in the new season, many surprises will happen, and many new characters will be introduced. Bluey is the main character of the show, so I wouldn't be surprised if at some point we learn more about her future. In the episode Surprise, we already got a glimpse of what her future will look like, and we even saw a little girl who loves the same games as Bluey. She's even playing the same things as her mom. That's so cool, and it's amazing how many great stories exist in this universe. Since Bluey was released back in 2020, I haven't been able to stop watching. The Blue Dogs universe always presents amazing characters and really fun situations. There are so many that it's even hard to choose. But have you ever stopped to imagine what Bluey's life will be like up until the moment Roxey is born? Her teenage years, dating, marriage, and who will be the father of her daughter? We found out all of that, and we're gonna tell you now. So get on board, because another Cinewave is about to start. Everyone already knows that the future of the little blue dog is full of surprises. First, because she won't be living with Chili and Bandit anymore. That's normal after all. When we become adults, it's common to leave our parents' house and live in our own place. Okay, so we know that Bluey has moved out, but did she live alone or with someone? Well, what we imagine is that as soon as Bluey graduated from college, she took some time just for herself to discover what she wanted. The little dog decided she would explore other places outside of Australia and made some trips with her sister, as Bingo followed in her father's footsteps and started working as an archaeologist. That's why she's traveled to so many places around the world. This was a very happy time in the little blue dog's life. She got to know various cultures alongside her sister and Leela, who graduated with Bingo and always accompanies her friend on adventures. After this period of traveling, Bluey said goodbye to Bingo and Leela and returned to live in Australia. She became a teacher and started teaching at the same school where she studied, taking over Calypso's position, who is now retired. Bluey became neighbors with Winton and Coco, who are now married and have a daughter named Charlotte.
What?
Bluey will be very happy to reconnect with her childhood friends and their little girl, and it will become common for them to go out together to parks and movies. One day, while the four are out for a walk, they will run into Mackenzie. He studied and became a very famous psychologist in Australia. Bluey and Mackenzie will be so shy upon seeing each other again that both of their cheeks will turn red. Winton will look at Coco with that face of, "I knew it," since back in Season 2, he had already predicted that the little blue dog and the border collie would get married. After this reunion, Mackenzie will often go to Bluey's house to ask her out for a walk, an ice cream, and always with that shy demeanor that the character has always had. Bluey always loves Mackenzie's company, and when they are together, they always have fun, laugh a lot, and are very happy. Soon, the friendship between Bluey and Mackenzie evolves into a relationship, and the two always go out together when they have a break from work. Since she's in the same city as her parents, Bluey takes Mackenzie to a family barbecue. Chili and Bandit are super happy to know that their daughter is dating her childhood friend. After the meal, while washing the dishes, Chili jokes and tells her daughter that she always knew she and Mackenzie would end up together. Bluey laughs, embarrassed, and responds that she always wanted that too, since she's dreamed of him ever since they were friends. She explains that when she was a child, she had a lot of affection for her friend, but when she grew up, she realized that she loved Mackenzie. And if you're loving learning about Bluey's future story and enjoying the video so far, comment #daughter below.
You don't love me!
Just as Bluey loves Mackenzie, he loves her too. The little dog says this and proposes to Bluey at the same lake they discovered together in the episode The Creek. As soon as the news breaks, the families of the couple start organizing the ceremony. The day of Bluey and Mackenzie's wedding arrives, and as soon as the ceremony is concluded, a very special little friend lands on Bluey's shoulder, Flappy. This little insect is super resilient, and back in the episode Slide, not only did she escape Bandit's paws several times, but she also escaped being squashed by him on the slide. Bingo and Leela saved the friendly caterpillar, and as usually happens, she entered a cocoon and ended up becoming a beautiful blue butterfly. She also appeared in the Little Blue Dog show in one of the most emotional episodes of the entire series. In The Sign, when Bluey is talking to Chili and asks her mom if she really wants to move. The moment is emotional, and of course, the little blue butterfly lands nearby. It's also Flappy who gives the hint to Bluey's mom to find Frisky, so we can say that the little butterfly is kind of wise too. It's clear that Flappy represents emotional support and also signifies that no matter how tough the situation is, everything will work out in the end. More than anything, the presence of the little butterfly means that it's the right decision and that a lot of happiness is coming. and that's exactly what happens in the life of the newlyweds. If you also love Bluey and are having fun with this video, quickly click on the subscribe button, activate the notification bell, and enjoy! The wedding party lasts for several hours, and everyone has a great time. After getting married, the two move in together, and to Bandit and Chili's delight, they buy a house in the same neighborhood as them. A few months after the wedding, Bluey and Mackenzie go for lunch at her parents' house, and after the meal, the Blue Healer shares some very happy news. She's pregnant! Her parents and Bingo, who also came over for lunch, get up, celebrating with joy. During the pregnancy months, Bluey stays home while Mackenzie goes to work as usual, already saving money for the puppy. The couple decorates the whole room and paints it pink as soon as they find out Bluey is expecting a girl. The couple is very happy with the news and spends many nights staying up late, lying in bed, reading baby name books, trying to figure out what to name their little girl. Bluey is always surrounded by love. When Mackenzie goes to work, Bingo, Chili, and Coco go to the little blue dog's house to help tidy up. It's always a party, as each of the dogs gives tips on how to organize the room and also suggests names for the baby.
I like you too.
When the day comes for Bluey to give birth, Mackenzie rushes home from work as soon as he gets the call from his wife. He takes Bluey to the hospital and informs the whole family that the new member is on the way. At the hospital, as soon as Bluey gives birth, she comes out of the room with her little girl in her arms and is greeted with much joy by the entire Healer family and their friends. Eagerly, everyone asks what her name is, and Bluey and Mackenzie, excited, say that they've decided to name their daughter Roxey. With the baby at home, the couple has to get used to waking up in the middle of the night when Roxey is crying and also preparing bottles. But both Bluey and Mackenzie handle the tasks of taking care of her very well and love their little girl very much. As Roxey grows, she starts to look more and more like her mom and dad. It's as if the little puppy is a mix of the two, since her fur is a blend of Mackenzie's black and white and her mother's blue, giving her various shades of purple. In addition to looking like her parents physically, the new Healer puppy also resembles them in behavior. Roxey loves spending time alone, quietly coloring her books with colored pencils, and this makes the couple realize she's very much like her dad, who's more calm. However, sometimes the little dog gets very excited, leaves the book, and starts running around the house. Roxey grabs one of her dart guns and runs through the backyard, calling Bluey and Mackenzie to be part of her imaginary squad. And there's no point in the two hiding, because Roxey is great at finding them and dragging them into the game. Whenever Roxey acts like that, the couple looks at each other and laughs, because they know she takes after Bluey. In addition to playing with her parents, Roxey also becomes very close to her neighbors, and many kids live near the Healers, with Charlotte being Roxey's best friend. The family's daily life would be very busy, and after years of running around the house and calling her mom and dad to join in her games, it would be Bluey's turn to keep up with her daughter's pace. This series would follow the same storyline as Bluey's current show, portraying the daily lives of children and the adults around them. But this time, Bluey would pass the spotlight to her little girl.
Oh, now I see.
Just imagining this series makes me super excited to watch. I can't wait for the new season of the show to be released, and who knows, maybe after it concludes, we'll actually see Roxey's series come to life. I'm rooting for it to happen. We've selected 2 very cool videos that are perfect for you to keep watching fun content with us. Just choose the one you like the best and click on it. Thanks, and enjoy the video!